For the top of the hour news, Padayon preparations underway. Koro Lasalyano shines on stage with Padayon. Lasalyans enjoy Padayon concert.
News from the freedom of the press. Truth, power, the voice of the Filipino masses. This is the Animo Exclusive.
Good afternoon. I am Denny Agustin, delivering today's latest news. Padayon preparations underway. Here is Gabby Villas for the details.
Thank you, Danya. The originally planned Koro Lasalyano concert last March 20 was one of the cancelled extracurricular activities because of the COVID-19 pandemic. The DLSU Senior High School Choral announced their comeback on the virtual spotlight with Padayon Online, held last September 19 via their Facebook page.
I'd say that we were really motivated to pushing through with the online performance because of how close we were to actually doing our concert. So we were supposed to have our concert last March 20, but Mayor Isko suspended all classes in the city of Manila last March 9 because of the threat of the coronavirus. We had so many goals and visions for this year. It was just hard to let go of all of the preparations and the progress that we have made. We actually started brainstorming before the school year started, around April 2019, I believe. We wanted to give life to our culture and our heritage as Filipinos through choral music. During the school year, we had trips to Divisoria for props and costumes. We even already had our costumes around January 2020. We also had weekly rehearsals, which then progressed to daily rehearsals shortly before the pandemic started. Zoom became our new rehearsal space. We'd use a video guide for vocalization with our mics muted so that we wouldn't hear the delays in the audio. A leader, either our moderator Sir Joel Aquino or one of our skilled members, would then guide the other members in reviewing the pieces that we have already finished learning during the school year, during face-to-face rehearsals. The leader would call one person to sing a line, then comment on their vocal quality, while the rest would take note and apply it to themselves. So for the majority of the rehearsal, we'd actually have our mics muted so that we wouldn't get confused if everyone just starts singing into the mics. With choral singing, it's vital that you can hear your companions around you as you all simultaneously sing. It's also vital that you can see the conductor in front of you as they guide the whole choir in singing a certain piece. So this is to ensure that all voices sound unified, blended, or as one, as we like to call it sometimes. You do this not just by singing in key, but also by adjusting to the rest of the choir's volume and timbre. Even emotion is a big factor here. Rehearsing through screens really put us in a very uncomfortable position, having to sing a line alone, but not having the company that you're used to. We resolved this by rehearsing in Zoom and taking note of our moderator's notes on how we should sound with regards to our volume, our vocal quality, and our emotions.
This is Gabby Villas, Bridging Service and Information.
Koro Lasalyano shines on stage with Padayon. For more details, here is Sofia Elias.
Harmonizing with OPM and traditional Filipino songs of love, hope, and unity, Koro Lasalyano shines on stage with their online concert Padayon on the evening of September 19.
Padayon featured Filipino, Bisaya, and Antioqueño songs including hits like Umagang Kay Ganda and Tuwing Umuulan at Kapiling Ka.
By the end of the concert, Koro Lasalyano has gained more than 5,000 views for Padayon, their online concert. This is Sofia Elias, Bridging Service and Information.
Lasalyans enjoy Padayon concert. For the report, here is Chelsea Hunyosa.
The DLSU Senior High School Chorale brings Padayon to life in their recently held online concert last September 19.
As Koro Lasalyano sang OPM and traditional Filipino songs on their Padayon concert, viewers repeatedly expressed their amazement and joy with the performance.
Here's what some students have to say on Koro Lasalyano's concert.
For me personally, I do think that Koro Lasalyano did a very good job in showcasing their talent despite the limitations brought by our current situation. The highlight for me has to be the Araw Araw by Ben and Ben cover done by Koro Lasalyano. Since it had a really great rearrangement for the song, it was still the same but quite different at the same time. It was so unique. Additionally, I super appreciate the effort that Koro Lasalyano put into the show just to showcase their talents, and you can see that they put blood, sweat, and tears in order for the production to push through. So Koro Lasalyano, you did a very good job for me.
As a performer myself, I think Koro Lasalyano did a great job with their concert. From the recording to the editing to the filming, it was so good. It actually took me back to concert season where I would secretly listen to them rehearse, and it sounds just as good. So on behalf of Pop Ensemble, we would like to congratulate you guys for organizing such a good concert, and we can't wait for your next shows to come.
This is Chelsea Hunyosa, bridging service and information.
Thank you, Chelsea. That's all for today's latest news. I am Denny Agustin. In the name of public service, we uphold news from the freedom of the press in the service of the Filipino masses. This is the Animo Exclusive.